Maybe that's why the aliens are under the water. Maybe they're the ones that survived
You believe
the
that?
apocalypse.
Yeah, I don't know about the aliens under the water.
Tim Burchett was on this podcast.
Well, what does
and
he know?
He said that there are 3. Did he say 3 bases or 5?
I don't remember.
When your last name's bullshit.
No. It's
what is it?
Burchett.
Oh, Burchett. My sorry.
He's a very honest man.
So what did he say?
He said that there's these 3 locations. I think it's 3. See if 3 or 5. I can't remember which one he
Hang on,
said.
let me tell you. 5.
So he said there's these spots under the ocean where regularly they have these events where things come out of the ocean.
When you say things, are we talking giant squid? Are we talking extraterrestrial?
They're talking crafts that move in a way that we can't right now. 500 miles an hour under the water. They're transmedium, meaning they can go above the ground and in the water with it doesn't seem like it's causing them any resistance.
Yeah.
Burchett said there are 5 underwater bases, and in some reports it's phrased as 5 or 6.
What?
The clearest reporting says he pointed to 5 areas in the U.S. waters where such bases could be. So there's a bunch of areas in the ocean, and if you think like you were going to hide something, that's where you would hide it. We don't go in the ocean that much, right? On land,
we go in the
everywhere.
ocean, but we don't know the ocean. It hasn't been mapped. I think we've only mapped less than 10% of the ocean floor.
We know more about the surface of the moon than we know about the bottom of the ocean.
Correct.
And so when if they were here, that would be the place to hide. Just go to the deepest parts of the ocean where no one can go.
Yeah.
And you build bases. Because if they can travel here from another planet, James Cameron went to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. We watched the video of it. the other day.
Fascinating.
So he did that in 2012. If he can do that, for sure, something that can come here from another planet can also go down there and most likely set up a base.
I'm skeptical. I'm not denying it, but I'm thinking if you're an extraterrestrial and you're coming to a planet like ours, what's the upside of going deep down into a trench that's, I think it's 3, 4, 5 miles deep, the Areoli Trench?
Areoli?
What's it called?
Huh? Areola is the thing around
your tits.
Nipples.
The tit trench.
So imagine if there was a super sophisticated, intelligent civilization that existed way before ours, like 30,000 years ago. And then they had developed underwater travel, space travel, all that jazz. But then the apocalypse comes, and the only ones that survive are the Trident submarine guys that are in the ocean.
Right.
Maybe that's why all these bases are in the ocean. Maybe they're the last remaining survivors of a super advanced civilization that existed thousands and thousands of years before, like Mesopotamia.
But my point to you, Joe, good point, valid.
Think about it for a second
play.
before
Daddy's
you refute
gonna
it.
play.
Think
I'm not
about
even
pondering.
refuting it, but I'm gonna
roll it around the old Canadian
I'm gonna
dome.
roll it around, and I'm gonna come back at you with an argument that if I'm an intelligent life force and I've got this sphere with oceans and land, why do I want to make life harder for myself? Do you know the pressure that you're at 3 miles down in the ocean? The amount of pressure that comes. Look what happened to that little submarine that popped about 3 years ago.
Right.
So why do you want to live in an environment where you have so much pressure when you could simply land on the terrestrial plane and live pressure-free?
Because if they are insanely advanced, one of the things that's proposed is that they have some sort of a gravity bubble. And this is how they move through space. And this is how they don't use propulsion. That they
move
essentially
frictionless through space.
Exactly. That's why these crafts act as transmedium crafts. When these crafts are flying and they go into the ocean, there's virtually no splash.
Huh.
And they're moving 500 miles an hour.
Frictionless.
Exactly. They're not existing in the same space-time as we are. They have a bubble, and this bubble completely distorts everything around
So
them.
you're saying if they descended into the depths of our ocean, they wouldn't experience the pressure because the bubble is forcing off the pressure.
Exactly.
Interesting. But still, okay, what is your purpose for going underwater when you could just land on the surface of the Earth?
Well, maybe
what's
they're
the
observing.
upside?
Maybe they're observing us and making sure that we don't fuck things up.
But how can they observe us if they're 3 miles underwater?
Well, they come out of the water, Harlan. That's the whole reason why they know they're there, because they keep experiencing these crafts that are rising out of the water in these very specific locations.
Yeah.
You seem like a disinformation agent from the government or something.
I am.
It seems like it.
I am.
You should work on being a little more stealthy.
What do you mean?
Because it's very obvious to me that you're what the kids call controlled opposition.